This big Mazda is one of a handful of plug-in hybrid three-rows on sale today. In large, can the big Mazda CX-90 make up for how disappointed we were with the last electrified Mazda we drove? Fairly or not, the Mazda CX-90 PHEV had a lot to make up for. The last electrified Mazda we drove was the abysmal MX-30, a cynical compliance car that proved too unpopular to remain on sale. That was a small hatchback crossover with suicide doors and a cork interior. The CX-90 PHEV, Mazda's full-size SUV, is a much more substantial proposition, with seating for up to 8 and starting at a reasonable $47,445. You may miss out on some of the very newest bells and whistles found in the latest German or Korean luxury cars, but as electrified three-rows go, there's a fair bit to like about this one. The CX-90 uses a newly developed Mazda platform for larger vehicles with rear-biased all-wheel drive powertrains. There's a turbocharged mild hybrid inline six-cylinder engine available in 2 different levels of tune, but the one we're interested in is the eSkyactiv G powertrain, which pairs a turbocharged 4-cylinder engine generating 189 horsepower and 192 pound-feet of torque, with a 173 horsepower, 199 pound-feet permanent magnet synchronous electric motor. Total combined output is 323 horsepower and 369 pound-feet of torque, all of which goes to the wheels via an 8-speed planetary gear transmission that uses a wet clutch instead of a torque converter. Mazda says there's a North America-specific tune that, by the sounds of it, has a peppier torque curve for better acceleration than the versions sold in Europe or Asia. There's a 17.8 kilowatt-hour lithium-ion battery pack with an EPA-rated electric-only range of up to 26 miles. Add a full tank of gas to that, and the CX-90 PHEV should go 490 miles, according to the regulator. Charge times are about 2.5 hours with a 240-volt level 2 charger, and there's a charge button on the center console that will use spare power from the internal combustion engine to recharge the traction battery while you drive, with an attendant hit to fuel economy as you do. In normal mode, as long as the battery has more than 20% state of charge, the car will default to using the electric motor alone for propulsion. In this combined gas plus electric mode, the EPA rates the CX-90 at 56 mpg. Below 20% state of charge, the engine stays on and maintains some charge in the battery, which Mazda says is so the EV assist is always available. There's also an EV mode, although if the throttle pedal passes the kickdown point, the internal combustion engine fires up again and the car reverts to normal mode. Once the battery is fully depleted, fuel economy plummets as the relatively small engine works hard to keep this large SUV in motion, just 25 miles per gallon.